Najee, what has Ben meant to you in your rookie year?
What has been meant to me on rookie year? I mean, y'all asked me this question a lot of times, but beginning of the year when I just got here, um, just not learning too much about the NFL. He really taught me some ways and a lot of things about just the small stuff about the football game, and helping me with a lot of stuff that I guess some fans don't really see, but people in the game does. Sorry. So stuff like that really helps out a lot.
Seems like he's continually throughout the season kind of pulled you aside at times or talked to you on the sidelines, all that kind of stuff. Is it constant messaging?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is. It's a lot of stuff like what I talked about. Just stuff that can help out, and just never quitting even when we're down. And always have a sense of urgency of what's going on, and just really just never giving up.
What does it mean to be a part of what he said is like his last home game at Heinz Field?
That's kind of messed up. I don't really.
What does it mean to be a part of his last home game at Heinz Field?
I mean, this being my rookie year and this being his last year, I guess I guess it means a lot. Just because what he means to the city, and just to the game of football. He has done a lot. Can you guys hear me? Okay, a little bit. You want me to stop? Wait for just for what he does, just for the whole NFL. He done a lot for the game, so I'm glad I could be a part of it, I guess.
When he talked about that to the media yesterday morning, he said that Coach Solomon didn't give him the floor to talk to you guys as a team or anything about this, but with your relationship, has he talked to you personally at all about it? Like, hey, this might be it for me in Pittsburgh or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's conversation I won't speak about. Yeah.
What do you take from that first Browns game? You guys are able to overcome adversity to fourth quarter win. I know this is kind of new playing the same opponent twice in the same year, but what can you carry over? What can you bring from that first matchup into this game?
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much they always have a good front, so it's going to be a dogfight. So that's one thing we got to bring over is just just to keep going 4 quarters and not quitting. And then just really is making plays. Whoever makes the most plays, I guess, are like the game changers. I think that's going to play a big role in this type of game, just like how we did last game. It's going to come down to a certain amount of plays. So that's one thing that we're taking over for sure.
From your perspective, your explanation or anything about playing better at home than on the road? You guys are winning all the time at home, losing all the time on the road right now.
Can you say your question?
Home and road splits. Any reason you could see anything you could figure out a lot?
The difference of why we win at home more than away? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll do better.
When Ben is going to no huddle stuff and he's communicating with you guys, the skill position players, is he very specific about what he's telling you to do, or how does that work? Hey, Najee, I need you to run an out on this, or 5-yard out. Is he just giving you a play? Here's what we're going to do on this. Go ahead and run X, E, play right or whatever. Is he specifically
I got
giving
you.
something?
I'm waiting for the thing to go by. That's loud. I'm just trying to help you out with the mic. You know what I mean? Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, he does though. He goes in depth with telling us all what to do in the routes and run. It's like all hot routes. Just really whatever he sees what defense they're in, and the best routes to beat their defense.
How much do you think?
It's one after another. I can't stop. Yeah, I can't stop. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We'll just go. How much do you think changed for you if it's JC in there at center instead of Kendrick this week?
I think that was a trap question you trying to get me into, and I'm not going to answer that question, buddy. I'm not going to talk bad about or good about. I mean, we're all as a team, bad or good, whatever. I'm just we're all as a team. Whatever they feel like is the best decision. I mean, that's. I feel like that's a question I can't answer. I'm not going to answer the question. I'm not going to answer the question.
But you played with JC, before,
At Bama.
obviously. Yeah, so, you have a history with him. What about him?
At Alabama?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you guys have played.
I really didn't play with him at Alabama. I was kind of like my rookie year, so I was kind of like on the bench a little bit.
So he was one of the seniors, though.
Yes, sir. He was one of the seniors, yeah. So I didn't really play with him that much.
You didn't play that much with him?
No, I didn't, no.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a starter. I wasn't. Yeah, so I was like, had a whole different line. You know what I mean?
Najee, what would 1,000 yards mean to you?
That's a good question. I be trying to. I sit in my house and I think about that too. I don't know. I think it's a good milestone, but like I don't know if like if it will really mean something. If like the way I got the 1,000 yards. I mean, it's an ugly 1,000 yards, I guess you should say, but it's a good milestone. But I don't know. I don't know.
Is that something you process maybe more after the season?
I think it's a lot of stuff. I think one thing I could take away is just the amount of the film I got to improve for next year. That's the one good thing I think about having 1,000 yards is there's a lot of plays where I could get better at and do better at. There's a lot of film I have of myself, so I can improve a lot better. I don't think it's so much about the yards, but just about the plays of what I could get better at.
Did you come into the season with benchmarks that you wanted to hit?
Yeah, I mean, I'll lie if I say I didn't. You know what I mean? That was one of them. You know what I mean, obviously. But, just like when you're there and you're in the moment, it's like, you just want to do more than, I guess, have 1,000 yards. It's how you go about the 1,000 yards. It's more different than what you imagine. Now I'm here and I'm like close to it. I don't know if it's the same, you know what I mean, as I guess.
Did you adjust any of those milestones or benchmarks that you wanted to hit midway through the season, or at any point with something that you reevaluated?
Well, I guess, yeah, like I guess it did. Obviously hitting 1,000 yards, like I said, that'll be cool, but I guess later in the season, I so more switched it to like, just helping and like just, I guess, improve together as a team since we're so young. I never really realized how young we were. So, I mean, I knew that some of my, like, I had to just focus on a lot more other things rather than like personal issues. Just now, just like helping out the team anyway, helping like all the other rookies, get the confidence. I mean, it wasn't too long ago where Pat was scared to walk out the the tunnel, you know what I mean? So, I mean, just a lot of things, I guess just being a captain, I guess, or something.
Last two questions.
Do you practice hurdling? Is that something you think of?
No, I don't
for your
practice
arsenal, or you just instinctively did that or do that when you do it?
Well, I mean, like, it's like I don't practice hurdling, but
I couldn't do it if I tried to.
yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You just got to believe in yourself. You can do anything. You can fly sometimes too, if you just try it. But nah, man. So all game, I mean, they were going low on me. So it was sooner or later I was gonna hurdle. I saw them, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna hurdle. Instincts, I guess.
Yeah, last couple of weeks we've been talking about this being like a playoff type atmosphere, but this game on Monday is practically do or die situation.
It is.
Does that help you a little bit better playing at Alabama, knowing that you're?
At Alabama?
Well, yeah, I mean, does it help you to be in that kind of, to deal with that kind of pressure, knowing that you're in a do or die situation?
I don't think it's pressure. I mean, why has it got to be pressure? Why can't you just go out there and have the mindset to win the game? You know what I mean? Like, I think that the word pressure is kind of overrated. You know what I mean, in a way. If you just put all that stuff aside and just go out there and execute and do your assignments, then there should be no pressure, really. You know what I mean? I feel like when you put pressure in, that's just kind of making the game harder than what it is. You know what I mean? Just go out there and execute, and then, everything should fall into place. But like you said, it is a playoffs game. But should we act any different? I mean, like, why we gotta act different now? Like, why couldn't we do this all season? You know what I mean? So, I mean, I view that differently. I'm gonna play every game like it's my last game, like it is a playoff game. You know what I mean? So, I mean, to answer your question, like, shoot, we gotta find something. We gotta get something together. This is the last one. Well, this is a big game for us, these last two games. So, I mean, we'll see.